In this video, I'd like to give you the best advice you will get in all of 2016 and for that matter any time in your real estate career. You're probably right away asking, who is this guy and who am I to give some advice? My name is Hugh Thomas Larcher, sold over $100 million worth of residential real estate. In the last few years, I did specialize in luxury homes. And my goal in this video, or my goal, is to save you time, energy, and money through my experiences. As you build a plan for the new year ahead, I'd really like to see you double your income without doubling your workload. Now, the only sane way at all to do this is to raise your average sales price. So, for example, if you're now selling $200,000 homes, raising it to $350,000 or $400,000 homes. And here's why that makes sense. It's the same amount of transactions. Let me repeat that. The same amount of transactions, yet you double your income. Anyone that tells you to double the amount of your transactions, say from 20 to 40, is 20 to 40 transactions, giving you absolutely horrible advice. That will break your back or break your spirit in the amount of work you add to your life, and you will lose any precious time you have now to spend with your family, or just doing some fun things. Higher priced clients, by the way, are better to work with. They've bought and sold homes before, and it'll probably surprise you that my experiences with luxury home buyers and luxury home sellers, people buying properties over $1 million or $1 million plus, in my opinion, are the best. They're generally nice people. They're just working on a much grander scale of homes. They do put their pants and dress on the same way we do, and they won't drive you crazy with nitpicky things. They don't have the time for it. So, all that being said, how do you go about raising your average sales price? In my opinion, there are 4 steps. Number 1 is knowledge of the market, and this is number 1, and this is key. So if you're going to jump into higher priced homes or a new market, you need to become the expert as fast as you can. You can, or this can be accomplished by some very strong research in the MLS. You don't need to drive all over the place. In my case, that was Phoenix. That would be absurd. It's way too big. Instead of sitting home watching Game of Thrones or House of Cards in your spare time, do the research. I guarantee if you do the original research and watch the market every day, you'll be extremely confident in less than 90 days. You'll be probably in the top 1 to 5% of realtors in that market from a knowledge base, from a knowledge standpoint. I personally did it with the luxury home market in Phoenix, or more specifically Paradise Valley and Scottsdale. Number 2, you need to have a great presentation, particularly for sellers. You can't be the same as everybody else. You can't present yourself in the old, boring features, benefits presentation. I suggest right now that you go out and get the book Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. Oren taught me everything I know about presentation, especially to high net worth clients. Oren's not a realtor. He's a venture capitalist who has to walk into a room and raise $25 to $50 million from high net worth clients. He's raised over $1 billion in venture capital, so he knows what he's doing. And this particular presentation, or this type of presentation, will allow you to be intriguing and in control of every presentation that you deliver. This can be used with buyers also. And bottom line, don't kid yourself. Who's ever in control wins. Your choice. It's either you or the seller that's in control. And in my case, I choose me. Number 3, you need to brand yourself online and offline. Whatever you promote and market is exactly what you get. So what I mean by that is if you promote $100,000 listings, you get $100,000 buyers. If you promote and focus on $500,000 listings, you get $500,000 buyers and sellers. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you to go out and spend a lot of money to do this. Most online branding is free or can be done for a very small expense. When someone Googles you right now, what shows up? Do you look like somebody that sells low-end homes or high-end homes? What do your profiles look like on the first page of results on Google? Things like LinkedIn probably show up, and other platforms will show up, and these are your online resumes. And so you have consumers in about 7 seconds or less will choose whether they think you're great or not, and they'll decide whether that you're worth working with, or they're going to move on to another realtor. And number 4 is have some very consistent strategies. And I suggest personally some what I would call out-of-the-box strategies or non-traditional strategies that other realtors aren't using. So there's less competition. It's easier to capture buyers and sellers and convert them to clients. I've personally used about 7 out-of-the-box strategies very successfully, and those include older expireds, homes with equity, LinkedIn, Zillow Make Me Move, private listings, an open house event that gets about 10 times the amount of people, and many other luxury home or higher end strategies and marketing ideas that maybe only 1% of realtors know about. So if you really want to double your income and not double your workload, then follow through on all of these steps that I've just given you. I'm personally going to work with 5 realtors throughout 2016 to take their business to a whole new level. I'll be with you every step of the way, which means unlimited calls, emails, texts, scripts, dialogues, marketing pieces, whatever it takes the entire year. Every question you can possibly come up with will be answered quickly. I don't enjoy BS or what I would call fluff. So every solution or strategy I will deliver to you, I will deliver to you very simply, and I will tell you what works and what doesn't work so you don't waste any of your time, energy, or money. This will be completely tailored to you and your strengths and your likes and dislikes. I've already done all the a lot of the hard work for you, gaining all my experiences on the way to selling $100 million in residential real estate. You are welcome to reach out to me. We can talk about this in further detail. My contact info should be at the end and below this video. There should also be a little eye up in the corner where you can reach me directly, and I will either talk to you soon or maybe see you on another video.